Hi everybody, I'm here in Barony with Fraser Ingraham. Fraser's third generation farm, mixed farm, but it's important that I'm here because we've got to listen to our farmers. So Fraser, let's hear your story.
Well, thanks, Richard. I guess we started milking back in '73 with my mom and dad, and 6 years ago we built this barn with our daughter and son-in-law, and along with dairy farming, we do Christmas trees in the fall of the year.
That's right.
And it's a sort of a busy time in the fall, but it's something that we've done for quite a few years, and it just helps pay the bill. Dairy farming right now is a business that is a bit concerning, and the reason I bring this up with you is your provincial. But federally, we've had the federal government made trade agreements with other countries that's taken away 18% of our production. And if that continues on, we're not going to have much left to work with. It would be just like me driving into your dooryard. If you have a second car, I'd say, this is my car. They take the production away from you. And they keep saying that they're going to reimburse us, but up until this point, there hasn't much been happening. Dairy industry, I think, here in Canada is an envy of a lot of countries. If we like the coffee, we'll eat none. We don't overproduce. If we underproduce, we increase our production. If we overproduce, we cut back.
Right.
In other countries, if they overproduce, they just keep on producing. For example, the United States, I read this in an article about 6 or 7 years ago, that they had enough milk in storage. If we stopped producing milk today, they had enough milk in storage that would last us 10 years. It would take us 10 years to use up that storage capacity that they have. Yeah. With this issue with the pandemic, it's not only concerning to agriculture, it's concerning to all sectors of the industry. And the reason I say that is if people is not spending money, the economy's flat.
That's right.
And if people don't spend money, we hurt, and industry hurts. Tourism is a big factor here in the province, and they bring money from other parts of the world here to spend, and it stays here. Same way with dairy. If you buy milk or cheese or whatever from the store, that money that you spend in the store stays here in the province. If you buy a product from France or United States, there's a dairy product, that money goes back to France or it goes to the United States.
On that note, the Premier's talked about food security, and I think that's become very obvious.
Yes.
We need to really pay attention to that, especially this pandemic.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on it?
It's interesting that that has been brought up. I think in the summer months we can. I don't know what the percentage of vegetables that we grow here in the summertime that we would have to import or not. But since the pandemic has occurred, we realized in the winter months that there's a shortage.
Right.
And whatever becomes of this idea of growing greenhouses undercover through the winter months, I think is a great opportunity for agriculture. It's a spin-off because you need technical support, you need people to process this food, and it's a very interesting.
Something I've noticed is, well, I shouldn't say lately, but over the last bit of time, you've seen, or I've noticed more of like food recall and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
And And I don't know, you can elaborate that on food security, I guess. At least if it's grown in New Brunswick, we should be able to have a better handle on things.
Well, I can't really talk about vegetables, but I do know with dairy farming that there's never a truckload of milk that leaves here what there's a sample taken.
Exactly.
And if there's anything in that milk that's not supposed to be there, the truckload of milk is turned down. And when you buy stuff from other parts of the country, you don't know what kind of security you have on that product.
I think you really summed it up though. Farming is a business, especially in Carleton York. I don't know, how many farms are there?
In a 10 or 15 mile radius, I would imagine that you'd have between 10 and 15 farms, dairy farms, just
And
along.
there used to be a whole lot more.
That's right, that's right. At one time in the province, we had over 400,
And that's something.
and now it's under 2. And I'm not a big promoter in huge farms, but that's happening. And with those farms that are in that radius around here, they're all family farms, and they've been passed down from generation to generation. There's other people that moved in that are dairy farmers, and those farms will be passed down too. It's an industry or a part of agriculture that's quite demanding. You don't miss a day, or somebody has to be here, and you've got to love it in order for it to work.
Part of your blood.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. I think basically farming is a business and we've really got to listen to our farmers.